Holmes, what happened?
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
コカインやったっけ？へへ、俺が。
The pupil is dilated.
マジか。
The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate and count the heart.
どうやって？ 10秒間心拍数を数えて脈拍数を測定する。OK。
I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
あ、こうか。
I need to concentrate and count.
どういうこと？あ。
A weak pulse, around 50 beats
お
per
ー、弱。
minute.
はあ。ホームズが言ってしまう。
But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but... what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
大丈夫？でもさっきまでお前死にかけてたけど。これ気になるな。記念品もらったんですかね。あ、もらってるやん。汽笛もらったんや。よかったね。この人かっこいいわ。パトリック・ケアンズ最高。マジ最高。マジ最高なんですけど、さなんか今ププッと、あ、
On
Bobby.
the sofa for the 3rd time today. Well, don't...
なんか何も変わりはないと思うんですけど。もうよし、OK。じゃあ行きますか。ストランドレーン浴場。
dreadful place.
With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
おう、急にこんな容疑者。
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the city council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see.
そんなん言ったら絶対機嫌損ねるからやめて。
You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All three witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see. Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be
Tell
able to
there.
give you more details.
見てるでー。OK です。犯罪現場とローマ浴場を調べる。凶器を見つける。それができたら苦労しないよとレストレール警部から言われそうですけど、これはできたと。ワトソンのさ、髪型ってすごい独特よな。見てるでー。ちょっと茶髪になったんちゃうワトソン。あ、見てるでー。行きましょうか。なんか不安そうなフィリップス氏やね。まず何から行くかやね。犯罪現場とストランドレーンの浴場を調べる。ロドニー・ベントクリフ卿殺害で用いられた凶器を見つける。まあ近場から攻めていこう。ここの支配人？
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
何が、もうなんか青白いなお前。ヒゲもさながらここもめっちゃ青白いねんけど、どういうこと？
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning,
Right.
and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentlemen had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
9時に予約客が来て、その予約客が蒸し風呂に入った30分後に悲鳴が上がったってことね。
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the
9時ね。
first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
お前の青白さの理由を見つけてやるぜ。シワやな。一番上のはシワやな。薄いシワ。そうなんや。ホームズ的にこれって薄いんや。ハサミで切った後、そやな服一人住まい。どうしたん急に。なんでそんなん分かったん？ここでハサミで、この髪の毛がねってこと一気にそこまで分かるんや。嘘なんで？のり付きの襟気難しい。 何これ何これ、バグってんちゃう。髪の毛をってことやんな。ピカピカのボタン、気難しいがやってくんねんけど、油断したら気難しいがやってくんねんけど。マンチェスター、結婚してるかどうかチェックしようぜ。結婚してるかどうかチェック。あ、電報は今日送った。ちょっと待って、結婚してるかどうか。フィリップは今朝7時半に郵便局で電報を送った。6時半に来て7時半に電報を送って、9時に紳士たちを迎え入れて9時半に悲鳴が聞こえたと。そういうことやね。フィリップスはマンチェスターの出身。これつけてたから、そうなんや。隠されへんもんなんや。彼は職場のローマ浴場で真面目に働き生計を立てている良い従業員だという評判。今朝職場を出て電報を送っている。おそらくマンチェスターの実家宛てだ。なんでわかんの。気難しいとか書いとったのはあれは何すごいね、ホームズは。
What should we do next?
こっちが聞きたいわ。ペー。じゃあ調べましょう。このモニュメントがすごい気になるけど。
The steam room's on the other side, Mr.
向こう側、向こう側。読めんわお前。これ
The steam room.
スタトリウム。行ってきまーす。めちゃくちゃここに、これって脱衣所ってことか。まず一杯引っ掛けるか。こぼれる。気使って、そういうとこ。
An ice bucket to keep the
それぐらいわかるよね。
unopened. It was intended
ああ、なるほど。
champagne for
ほんま、シャンペーン何かのお祝いか。みんなここで
expensive clothes.
ああ、もう
Ex-
今誰かおんねや。あんなことがあったのに。
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the
ああ、なるほどね。
clothes belonging
はいはい。嫌やな。まだおんの中に。かわいそうに。人死んでるんちゃうの死んでる現場にまだおんの、あの格好で。うわー、どぎつ。
Lord Holmes.
death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
まあ
The
蒸
one
し
you
暑いな。
almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
ホームズさんでも1時間ちょっと前死にかけてたのによく。うわ、調べましょう。おー、
This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it.
うわ、取り寄った。化粧いい。
I should check this blood sample at Baker
ベ
Street.
ーカー街採取した血液を調べる。ああ、了解です。うわぁ、ドラゴン。死体調べよう。趣味やからな。顔。
There was only one
どう
hit,
したんや。
however. It pierced the right eye
右目
straight
か
through
ら
to the
入る
brain.
脳までまっすぐ。
Death
あ
would have
ー
been instantaneous.
アイスピック的な。ワインのあれちゃうん。ワインの氷のほらほら、へいへい。
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large.
かなり大きな血の意味だ。指輪の跡。
Look, Watson. He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the
気にする
steam
からね。
session.
人の婚姻状
Some
況めっ
dirt
ちゃ気にする
or
から。
earth. I'll take a sample.
I take it some.
The death is very recent, between 30 minutes to 1 hour
あ
ago.
ー、じゃあそんなにあれなんですね。長い
I
こと
think
こ
we
い
have
つらはこ
found
の格好
all
で
that
はお
we
らんと。
can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
そうね、先にどっか行
We
って
don't
行か
have
せてもらお
many
う。
leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
仕事ので
I
き
was
る男。
wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry, or he is an artist, or a ghost, or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous. Do you know that?
もう全然どうでもいいんですけど、なんかこう言葉を会話をしてるときに、おそらく前者だとか、おそらく後者だとかっていう言い回しをするときがあるじゃないですか。その時にね、ものすごい悲しいねんけど、前者だとか、今後者だって言ったけど、後者って言った時に、後者何言ってたっけってめっちゃなりません？私だけごめんね、頭悪くて。ブブー。さて、火鉢。これがあれや
The
ね。
brazier is still burning. The heat
は
here
よ
is
つけとけやって言われ
extreme.
てたやつやね。
I will need something to pick up this melted.
そうですね。横に男おったから、
It is too hot.
この男のお手手を、ギャロー氏のお手手でも使うか？うわぁ、ギャロー氏！ギャロー
Blood
氏！
traces wiped on the towel.
ギャロー氏、お手手も。お前怪しいな。レストレイドが言ってたことも納得だわ。なんか、火鉢を、ここにはなさそうやね。あるかなあ、これかな。暑いから。
G. Newell and Sons, steam specialist.
あれ入っ
With
ちゃ
the
った。
steam on, I'm unable to see even a few
Oh.
feet away.
なるほどね。あー、これなら、殺せるってなったんやな。すぐなくなるんや。なるほどね。だったらそうね、確かに、メガネ置いてるけど。割れてる割れてる。
These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted.
これあの人のやつじゃん。あ、でもこうかけんのか。左右は逆かな。
One lens is cracked,
Ah.
probably due to the
ちょっと
temperature
な
of
かっ
the
た。
brazier.
こんなところに置くなよ。そして戻すなよ。じゃあギャロシーに。
It's horrible. So Rodney, he's dead.
No.
Can we speak about it somewhere else? I found him. I touched his shoulder, thinking that he was just
眠っ
asleep.
てると思うか？
I don't want to stay.
あのな
It's
りで。
horrible.
あのなりで眠ってるとは思わんやろ。あんな全開に死んどったやん。
I don't want to talk.
顔見して。もう一回。
If you have to interrogate me, I'd like to be dressed.
ごもっともや
I
な。
feel ill. I'm in. If you
確かに。間違ってないよ。
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment. I can't understand. Do we have to? It's
ごめんな、レストレイドが。もうとりあえず動くなって言ったんやろうけど思うけど、ごめんな。説明もせんとこんなとこで。ほんまごめんな。なんか今、何
The grid cannot be removed. The weapon is nowhere to be found.
確かに。だから分かったよ、私凶器どこにあるか分かったよ。これやん、この誘拐されてるやつが凶器なわけですよね、あたさん。
I'm always...
Mr. Holmes?
一旦出るか。一旦出て、 つかめるやつないかな。
An ice.
調べれるんや。もう一回別の部屋とか行けないんですかね。見て、ほら、見て見て、苦行を強いられてるやん。柱を支えるという苦行を。
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
待って。
Please wait. I need to do something first.
まだ他の部屋を調べてないので。ここ今入ったとこやった。ここはダメか。ちょっと先にさ、調べに行っていい？おう。
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bentcliffe's workshop.
おう。うわ。発掘調査の道具やって。
Tools used by archaeologists.
ああ、
in
考
their
古学のなんとかって言ってたね。
I will
やっと
need
こ
the.
これやっとこはいるよ。どこの時代にもいつの時代にもやっとこって必要なもんやね。ベントクリフの研究。この金属は考古学的関心以外に何かもっと他の重要性を秘めているようだ。現時点ではそれが何なのかは特定することができない。これは綺麗な指輪。はいはいはいはい、オッケーオッケー。ああ。
A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
取り寄った。マジか。
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
さあ。ちょっと宝の山やないけ。おっ。ロドニー卿の下書き、親愛なる友へ、来月ストランドレーンのローマ浴場にて記者会見を催したいと思っている。1893年の私のエジプトでの調査は秀でるものであった。しかし今はイギリスの考古学に焦点を置くべきだと思う。我が国の国宝に光を当てて世間にそれを知らせたい。この会見を記録するために一人でも多くの報道関係者に参加していただきたい。彼らを手厚くグーすることができれば我々に有利な記録を残してくれるだろう。私とブラックモア教の古き友情を思い返して公立考古学協会からの特別資金をこの会見に利用したい。ロドニー・ベントクリフ教。ごめん、誰が死んだんだっけ。ロドニー・ベントクリフ教殺害。ロドニー・ベントクリフが死んだ。はい。で、これはロドニーが書いたやつね。友へに書いたよね。ロドニー・ベントクリフも、考古学の人やってんね。これもベントクリフの。じゃあ考古学のなんかこう調べ物的なやつを横取りされたこと、そんなんかな。ロドニー・ベントクリフ教という名前には幾分聞き覚えがない人もいるでしょう。イギリス中の上流階級に見られるような富、評判また活力を持つ紳士です。ヨーロッパ中の上流階級ご婦人方が口を揃えて言うように、ロドニー教は彼の魅力に負けないほどの知性があります。貴族院と深いつながりがあり、政界に影響力を持っています。ある人は彼のことを厳しく独裁主義的だと呼ぶでしょう。我々はロドニー教は意志が強い野心家であると言いたい。彼が関わる、遺跡は携わるかな。遺跡は関係者一同に成功をもたらすことを意味しています。 敵も多かったよっていうことやね。ストランドレーン浴場、ローマ浴場の発掘調査が奇跡的な再開を。あ、ここで発掘調査しとったんか。研究の努力が全て水の泡になろうとしていたその時、救済者のロドニー・ベントクリフ卿が現れた。ロドニー卿は直ちに発掘調査の指揮権を引き継いだ。そしてこの場所は大いなる神秘の鍵を握る場所だと発言した。この興味深い調査に進展があり次第、読者の皆様方にお知らせいたします。なるほど。
Archaeological findings. Glass plate negatives, a remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations. A glass plate negative is missing. It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian
言
statue.
われりゃそうね。戻した。そして閉じた。1枚だけ見た。終わった。これだけ？これだけっぽいな。ごめん、信用せんくて。まだあるんじゃないかと思ってしまった。オッケーオッケー。こっちか。ここで考古学の研究をしていたということなんだな。な、ワトソンって言いたかったのに、ワトソンおらんし。あ、しまったずら。
My God, are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
冷水浴室。
Barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous
お前
is
どこお
an
ってん
understatement.
ワトソン、私を一人にせよ。どこにおったんや、お前はも
We don't have many.
う。すぐ冷静になる感じ。崩れ落ちた塊しか調べられるものがないよ。
Those stones weigh tons.
It does not matter. If our
はーい。いや、他調査してくるからさ、さっき取り除いといてって言いたいな。怖い怖い、こんなとこおられへんわ。怖いわ。誰がシャンパンを
There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
あかんのかな。
How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key
Otto.
inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared, but I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir, I did not.
血がついた。持ち場を離れたやから今朝の電報じゃね。あ、でも9時か。電報打ったん7時半やもんな。で9時に来てんねんもんな。じゃあこっちか。間違ってや。電報やわ。持ち場離れた言う
Did
て
you
から。
leave the baths at
電
any
報だ。
time, or?
No, sir, I did not.
これ。
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the
いや、あい
post
つら
office,
来たの何時
where
や
you
ったんや。6時
dispatched a
半。ちゃうよ
telegram
な。
at around 7:30.
But how could you... No, I...
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's
一歩。
I'll tell you...
あ、もうバト
I
ソ
left
ン
the
の
baths
顔
at
が。
7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see.
あれグレゴリー卿ああはいはいはいはいはいあ支配人ね職で検索これはいいやろあとはこれかやっとこやねやっとこ使いに行こうもうワトソンがすんごいいい顔で相手を追い詰めるよねちょっと待ってちょっと待って脱ぎ方独特すぎひんみんなそれぞれちゃうけどさこっちとこっちはなんもうこいつも脱ぎ方独特やなもうセットやんこいつが一番まともかなこいつの脱ぎ方おかしいよな着たまま脱いでるよなこいつ素肌の上にジャケット着てるちゃうかタートルネック的なリブ生地のやつなんかなこれ上着もリブ生地っぽいからこいつ素肌に上着着るタイプちゃうか3人とも怪しいなそうやって考えたらティッティリリティリティティティリティティティティティティディーンあれもうちょっとかディディディディディディディディ
I should analyze this melted metal.
OK もういいかな
I found.
もうこいつらいいかな
I feel ill.
もうこいつらに聞けることがないもんねこっからもういけるんかなベーカー街あいけごめんちょっとそこで待っといてなかなか鬼畜なことをするよねホームズさん待たせるんだ1893年ね OK 処方でじゃあ検索しようベントクリフ卿について1893年やって93年これかアスワンの大規模な発掘調査は3年以上にわたったロドニー・ベントクリフ卿が考古学的研究の指揮を取った片目が摘出された不自然な姿勢のミイラが発見右手は何かまたは誰かを必死に掴もうとするのかのように力が入った状態だったもう まさにやなミイラは直立の姿勢で埋葬されていた直立ではなかったけどこのミイラはその変わった特性からオリエちゃん絶望的なミイラと名付けられたすぐ近くにはラテン語で次が書かれていたふさわしくない者がそれを見たがゆえ目を持って罰せられた墓にはミトラス教の儀式でよく見られるいくつかの象徴が見つかったためこのミイラはエジプト人ではなく古代ローマ人のものだと思われる
Here it is.
もうなんか
By the
かぶる
eye
や
he
な
was punished, for he saw that he was not worthy. Dreadful.
まあそれが口を出す態度かもっと真面目にこっちに寄ってこいあと
On
B
the sofa for the third time.
じゃあ分析しましょうかめちゃくちゃ分析するやつあるやんかどうしようかな土かなえへへ
Pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold. Selenite. White clay particles. Interesting. According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is white clay.
発掘作業で使うやつかな。
I need to find which area near London this sample belongs to.
なるほど。もうここしかない。
The sample of dirt belongs to the White London clay region, located near the city of St. Albans.
よいしょ。じゃあ次血液いきます。
Let us analyze this blood sample. This blood has not coagulated well. It seems very liquid. That is strange. Let us see what is inside it.
過酸化水素が異物を
Hydrogen
有
peroxide
利
will
して
bring
くれ
any
るだろう。
foreign matter to the surface.
過酸化水素。
I must take a pipette and place several...
あ、わかりました。ピペット。過酸化水素。いきますよ。えい。えい。えい。
Water. This blood is heavily
大
diluted
量
with
の水
water.
が混ざっている。なんでこれも
This
そ
is a
う。
piece of metal taken from a brazier. It appears to be silver, but I need to be sure. If it is silver, it will be possible to melt it, since silver's melting point is at around 900 degrees Celsius.
賢いね。
Let us compare this sample with a silver penny by testing it with
なるほど。
acid. If it changes color to match the result of a reaction with a silver coin,
Okay.
then it is silver.
ピペット。3。ドキドキドキドキ。でこうなるよ。でこうなったよ。
The reaction is the same red stain.
OK。
It is silver. Britannia silver
Silver.
quality.
ってことはこれが凶器なんじゃないでしょうかということでよろしいか。ただいま。めっちゃ水っぽい血やったわ。
I don't want to.
でももうこいつらはもうあれやもんね。あ、水っぽい血か。ってことは
Champagne.
この中に。
Oh no.
いや関係ない。すいません。勘違いした。ふふ。取り調べ室に行かしてあげようか。じゃあもう。
Mr. Holmes?
異議なし。
None, Lestrade.
はい、じゃあ
These paths are...
所持品を調べる。どこで？ヤードに行くってことかな。ああ、もうみんな着替えてはるわ。シャンパンは持って行ってないね。メガネも持って行ってないやんか。蒸気のスイッチを調べたし。じゃあ、ヤードに行きましょうか。血液めっちゃ水っぽい血液ってどういうこと？あ、だからあれか、こんなに血は出ないよって言ってたのはそういうことか。
Good day.
はい。証拠品もここに。ああ、綺麗に並んでるわ。めっちゃ綺麗に並んでるやん。もう。ピトキンさんからじゃあ行きましょうか。
A fountain pen with solid gold trim.
名刺。後ろ何も書いてへん名刺なんや。さあ、ピトキン。
Sir Gregory
マネージャー。
Pitkin's visiting card.
支配人か。
An embroidered silk handkerchief.
R なんとかって書いてある。ギャロ。お、もう絶対おかしいよ、お前。お前怪しい。薬の小瓶持ってるやつ怪しいよ。なんじゃ
A file with herbs.
薬草。
Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
もらっちゃったよ。
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he... An ordinary pen...
ピトキンからの手紙。支配人グレゴリー・ピトキン卿ブリンクホーン様。背景、利益を代表するにあたり浴場の状況が改善されていることが必須だ。現時点フリギダリウムの発掘調査はあなたの管理下にありますが、調査は一向に進展していない。価値ある出土品が発見できていないためフリギダリウムを一般に公開することができない。フリギダリウムはローマ浴場の体験を再現する貴重な資産です。2ヶ月間で調査を終えることを強く要請する。残りの期間で考古学研究を終わらせ、また別の職場を見つけるように。おお。ブリンクホームはクビになる寸前だったんだな。イギリス。脅した。確かに脅されている感じがするぞ。また出た指輪や。
This ring was most likely the one that's
来たぞ。汚ねえの。
an Egyptian symbol. It is a very old...
指輪っていうかさ、骨内目があるよ。
I see the join. This ring was repaired and
銀で
quite
しょう。
badly too.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question.
こうか。すごいなんか錆びれた効果やな。
An old and
7
rather dirty coin.
手帳。
Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook.
わあ、綺麗な絵。でも全く興味ない。
The last page. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering.
筆
To
跡
begin
的な
with,。a few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to damage the traces.
これか。
And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
ああ、だからシャ
Mr.
ンパン
Holmes,
か。
the coroner... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
I prefer to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm not sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Well,
なんでそんな権限があんの。右の眼球が破裂しており、刃物が曲がった。刃が曲がった。刃物が絵のあたりまで突き刺さっていたと思われる。刃が曲がった刃物が眼球のあたりまで突き刺さっていたと思われる。刃は前頭骨眼下部を粉砕し、すげえな。前頭葉と脳梁の一部を切断して小脳まで到達した。この結果、出血性病変を引き起こしたとみられる。これらすべての傷が個人が死に至った理由だと認めた。右肺上葉に古い怪我があり、そこに粘液量と埋葬して吸引したと思われる繊維破片が溜まっていた。腐敗したミイラ、例えば死者と一緒に埋葬されて葬られていた乾燥し分解された食物など、おそらくこれが感染症に該当する要因だと思われる。体の他の部分は損傷ないようにです。解剖させてくれんの？ちょっと待って。
A hand-drawn map.
あ、発見やなこれが。OK。じゃあ検視しに行きましょうか。うわぁ、いきなりなんかドギツになったね。いきます。目が見えるな。でも
An unusual wound inflicted by a According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion.
なるほど。乳首。
The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept.
うるべ。
Some light bruising caused by a rope.
縄でついたケツ。
The bruising is in lines. They were caused by a rope around the waist. So Rodney was descending somewhere.
ブリーン。なんちゅうことさせんねん。検視解剖っていうかな。ちょっといたずら心見せましたみたいな。よーし、尋問だ。
Good day to you.
はい。誰からでもいいけ
Please
ど。
escort this suspect for interrogation.
よかったわ。ジャケットの下が
Good day to you, sir.
裸なやつが一
My
人もお
name
らん
is
くてよかっ
Sherlock
た。
Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
あ、首になりかけてた人や。かわいいサスペンダーを着てる。
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the
浴
baths
場
of
は
Strand Lane.
発掘現場なんやね。
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
まあ何を見れたか。
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after
そうなん
that.
や。
I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door
大
was
の
stuck,
大人が。
and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
シャンパン。
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did
多
not.
分殺された人でしょうね、多分。
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man. No. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my
先輩や
researches
な。
with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly.
Well, Sir Rodney was, God, a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
めっちゃ聞くやん。
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring.
Aswan.
Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of
ちょっと
archaeology.
あいつ。
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad. And
おーっと、やばい。
he's
やばい
been
ね
acting strange.
ザ副作用
He
やんか。
complains about voices and visions. I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
No. Silver, you say? No, I don't know how it got there.
あ、めげで
How well were your researchers progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
あおうピトキの手紙やね。嘘つ
The
け
letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
こいつあれやな。なんとかしますよ。なんとかしますよ。見守りますよ。へいへい。へいへい。お任せくだせえみたいな。すげえ下っ端気質やな。お前自身を観察してやんよ。だいたい目がね、意識の集中注意深い。マジか。目がちょっと動いてるな。いつからそんななんか一つのことに対して二つの意味が出るようになったんだ？ひげもじゃ。しみしみ。おしゃれ。裕福ではない。言うな、そんなこと。錆びついたズボン釣りって。これか。タコ。かわいい服やんか。裕福ではないの前に何かあるぞ。なんだなんだ。この辺か。なんだ。錆びついたズボンツリーがすげえ邪魔。ボタンかボタンか。汚い袖口。最近の土木作業か。ピタキン
Please
氏。
escort this suspect for
はっきりと容疑
interrogation.
者って言ってるからな。
Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Wow.
I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
怖っ。先に一応観察しよう。悲しげな目。あ、ないんか。何やろ、アバター？まさかの顔付近何もないっていう。通った鼻筋。傲慢な態度。印象がきたね。 口の形、軽蔑的。うふふ。人相学。服とかない？うわ。金貨、カシミヤのベスト。財産家。印象付き。いい貴族の祖先。マジか。何してる人？
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes. I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
ずっと下見てるやん。ロドニー教とはどんな
What
関
was
係だ
your
ったんだ？
relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
You were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament, suspicious, authoritarian, unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
うわばば。これやな。
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
まあ有名やからな、ロドニーさんは。
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. But then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body
ああ、
first.
なるほどね。復興するためのローマ浴場で、蒸気のテストをするために入っとったんやね。支配人も含め考古学者2人と、ギャローさんは何の仕事なんやろな。わからへんけど。で、入ってたと。で、蒸気の調子はいい感じですね。ヒューフーって言ってたら、なんかめっちゃ濃くなってきて、はい、ババババババ言うて、蒸気がなくなったなと思ったら一人死んどったんやな。とんでもないな。
Some melted silver was found inside the steam room brazier. Do you know where it came from?
Silver? No.
この下向いてると思ったらまぶたが重すぎて下向いてるように見えるだけやな。
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
I think? 強いな。
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
あれやね、ロドニー教のなんていうの力というかを使ってローマの浴場を有名にさせようと利用してた割にはロドニー教に対しての猜疑心というかがあったよね。
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No.
お
Parasite.
Do you believe him
Parasite.
capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
パラサイト言われてるやんか。ちょっと証拠。うわ、すごいね。変わった傷口、効果的な着に盗まれたページ、ピトキンの争い、火鉢の中。これだけじゃわかんないですね。違うか。水が混じって薄くなっている。これでも蒸気のせいってこともあるよね。違うか。 ピと金の争いって。これともね、あ、違うか。まだわかんないですね。じゃあギャロ出てこい、ギャロ。
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
大丈夫？なんか斜めに座
A
って
good
るけ
day
ど。
to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
大丈夫？
I am Tristram Garrow.
はい、調べます。超汗かいてね、お前。いい加減なひげ剃り。あっせー。目の下のたるみ。もう顔面が気に食わなさすぎやろ、こいつの。服はお、なにこれ。春さの手、迷信深い。へえ。戻ってきちゃった。汚れた衣類。職業は？
What is your occupation?
I am a counsellor
Oh,
at the
magica.
district chamber.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researchers. I am
Kata
interested
semai
in
ne.
archaeology.
You follow them.
Yes, so many things happened, and we need to know.
大丈夫
Or
か？
perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
やめたって、やめたって。まず脅しから入るか。殺人怖かったね。
Please try to recall what you saw today.
怖か
The
ったね、
room
殺
was
人怖かったね。
so hot. I had to remove my glasses. I
Well,
was
mine
not
got-
feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
Saw the knife. What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
なんじゃそら、妖怪者銀。
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
It didn't help. The power is too strong.
What? あ、ちょっともう気を晴らそう。シャンパン美味しいね
Did。you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
あ、普通に返事してきた。最
Had
近調
Sir
子どう？
Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh.
めっちゃ目赤いやん。
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you.
なんか混ざ
And
ったな。
he trusted me, but oh,
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm sorry. It is I remember. Oh, I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear. No, nothing. I'm better now.
薬の話したらもう終わっちゃいそうやな。古い硬貨につい
This
て。
is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know. His ring. Oh, it should be
あーごめんごめんごめ
destroyed.
ん。
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring. Digging
愛しい
dark
人
secrets.
愛しい人
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have
なんか
worked on it in the
掘り返しちゃったの
workshop.
か？
It's too late now.
飲むか飲むか？
Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the
あ、
dosage.
先にあげた方がよかったね。
I will.
I mean it. Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that or he is a good actor.
さあ、適当にぶっ潰していくか。これね、なんか見つけたんやな。なるほど。シャンパン。これとこれ。あ、違うか。お、水の存在は蒸気が室内に湿った空気を作ったことによるもの。血液の中の水の存在は不可解な手がかりだ。殺人の手段と何か関係してる。氷かなんか使ったんちゃうかなと思うんだよな。そんなんする？でも蒸気やったらあまりにも普通すぎるもんね。ブリンク4の屈辱。ほんまかなこれ。微妙やな、分からへんな。はいはいはい。銀の武器そうやね。わかるわかる。盗まれたページ。キャノンの薬は関係ない。まあ一応やっとくか。これで一応。水の存在は蒸気が室内に湿った空気を作ったことによるもの。血液の中の水の存在は不可解な手がかりだ。血液の殺人の手段と何か関係しているに違いない。まあそうですねとも言えるしな。プリンク本。これに関してはちょっとタブを確認しようかな。びっくりって書いてる。パーシバル・ブリンク本は名前パーシバルさん。研究熱心な真の考古学者。考古学の研究を専門としてもう15年か20年になり、今でもその仕事に満足しているようだ。終わっちゃったよ。グレゴリー・ピトキンは上流階級に見られる典型的な人物。裕福で尊敬される地位を得ているが、それらは全て生まれ持っての権利だと思っている。罪を起こしたのからであっても、自分は刑務所にいられるべき人物ではないと信じているだろう。信じるだろうか。禁止。うん。地図で見つける。OK。ね、どんな重大発見をしようとしていたのか。でかいが行くか。